When we try to shed light on the darkest periods of history, we often encounter records left behind by some civilizations, while others exist only in whispers and legends. Yet there are certain structures, certain texts that, despite lacking solid archaeological proof, refuse to fade into myth. These tales are so persistent, so detailed, that they carve a place for themselves in the collective memory of humanity, transcending fiction. Among these, one of the most haunting and captivating narratives is that of a hidden library of wisdom once believed to exist somewhere deep beneath the lands of Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia, birthplace of the Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians, is widely known as the cradle of civilization. It was here that the earliest systems of writing emerged, where laws were first codified, and where astronomy and mathematics took their earliest forms. One of the most famous rulers of this region, the Assyrian king Ashurbanipal, established a grand library in Nineveh, which today is considered the world's first state archive. Containing over 30,000 clay tablets, it forms the backbone of much of what we know about ancient Mesopotamian knowledge. However, despite its historical value, Ashurbanipal's library might not be the oldest or most significant. Scattered references in ancient texts speak of a far more ancient and secretive place, a center of higher wisdom not meant for kings or the public, but for the initiated. Described as the House of Wisdom, this enigmatic structure wasn't a physical library in the traditional sense. According to descriptions, it was located underground in a place untouched by sunlight and accessible only to those who had been spiritually prepared. Among the vast number of discovered clay tablets, many contain information about daily life, trade, rituals, and religious practices. But some tablets stand out. They've been labeled as incoherent or anomalous by mainstream scholars because their content deviates from the expected. These unusual texts include complex astronomical calculations, intricate geometric patterns, and, in the eyes of more fringe researchers, concepts that hint at quantum physics or multi-dimensional time. While such claims are speculative, the mere presence of such ideas in these texts suggests that Mesopotamian thinkers may have been exploring ideas that modern science is only now beginning to grasp. In some Sumerian priestly hymns, there are references to knowledge passed down from previous cycles, or gifts from the gods to awaken the human mind. This shows that Mesopotamian wisdom wasn't just about the physical world, but also included metaphysical and spiritual dimensions, viewing consciousness as a gateway to deeper truths. During 19th and early 20th century excavations in Mesopotamia, several tablets were documented, but later disappeared from the record. These missing artifacts have sparked countless theories. Some believe the tablets were deliberately hidden or destroyed because they contained dangerous knowledge, information about manipulating consciousness, controlling societies, and accessing mental power far beyond what was deemed safe for the public. Some ancient Assyrian accounts even mention the deliberate destruction of sacred texts by priests in the final days of the empire. These raise a chilling question. What kind of knowledge would compel the keepers of it to burn it to ash rather than let it fall into the wrong hands? In Sumerian mythology, the god Enki is credited with gifting humans with language, agriculture, medicine, and law. He is often portrayed as a protector of secret knowledge. His name appears repeatedly in sacred texts, guarding an eternal source of wisdom, accessible only to the spiritually awakened. That source, sometimes called the divine archive, is never described in detail, but always in abstract terms, hidden, sealed, and powerful. This brings us back to the concept of the forgotten library. Perhaps this library was not just a physical space, but also a symbolic one, a metaphysical realm, or even a state of consciousness reached only by those who had passed through mental or spiritual initiation. While no definitive proof of this hidden library has been found, traces of its teachings may have resurfaced elsewhere. Many historians believe fragments of this ancient knowledge spread across the ancient world, influencing other great civilizations. The Hermetic wisdom of Egypt, the cosmic cycles of the Hindu Vedas, the philosophical mysteries of Pythagoras and Plato all echo similar themes: that knowledge existed before humankind as we know it. Even Plato's tale of Atlantis may be interpreted as a remnant of that earlier age, a symbolic memory of a civilization far more advanced than history dares to admit. In the 20th century, renewed interest in Mesopotamian wisdom emerged, not only among academics, but also among secret societies, occult groups, and intelligence agencies. Declassified documents suggest that both American and Soviet archaeologists funded secret excavations in Iraq. Some findings were never published, some tablets were misplaced, some were taken directly into state archives, never to be seen again. There are whispers that these lost writings discussed mental energy, hidden sciences, and even technologies capable of bending the fabric of time. Whether these claims are true or exaggerated, they contribute to the enduring mystery surrounding Mesopotamia's forbidden knowledge. Not every secret is hidden out of malice. Some are concealed to protect those who are not ready. Perhaps the forgotten library of Mesopotamia was sealed away not to be erased from memory, but to be discovered only when humanity was finally prepared. If such a library were unearthed today, would we recognize its value? Or would we destroy it again out of fear of what it might reveal? Sometimes history's greatest truths are not buried under museums or sand, but hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right question to bring them back to life.